Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more detailed videos. Jasmine Pineda is no stranger to controversy, and lately, she's once again found herself in the center of a storm, one that's been brewing ever since she touched down in America. Fans of 90 Day Fiancé have been watching with curiosity and judgment as she adjusts to her new life in the US, but her finances have taken center stage in a way that even longtime viewers didn't expect. The question that's got everyone talking: whose money is Jasmine actually spending? Gino's or Matt's? It started with subtle clues, Instagram posts, offhand comments, and more recently, downright suspicious behavior that left fans questioning everything. Jasmine hasn't exactly been transparent about her financial situation, and when you pair that with her love of luxury, it's not surprising that fans are digging deep to figure out who's footing the bill. Gino, of course, is her husband. He's been with Jasmine through some of her most explosive moments on the show, and he's often presented himself as the financial provider. He's been shown trying to make her happy by spending on cosmetic procedures, beauty treatments, and even pricey gifts. But lately, viewers have started noticing inconsistencies. For one, Jasmine has been flaunting more high-end items than usual: designer clothes, expensive hair extensions, luxury skincare. And Gino, from what we've seen, doesn't exactly seem to have gotten a raise overnight. Matt is supposedly a friend, at least according to Jasmine. But things don't quite add up. She's been spotted with him multiple times, and not in a way that suggests a casual platonic friendship. He's been seen driving her around, taking her shopping, even dining out at high-end restaurants. And most suspicious of all, Jasmine has never really explained what Matt does in her life. Is he a friend? The tension reached a boiling point when Jasmine casually mentioned on a live stream that she's so lucky to be supported by people who truly care, a comment that, at first, seemed innocent, until you realized Gino wasn't mentioned at all. That raised eyebrows, especially when she followed it up with a quick shout-out to Matt, thanking him for always being there and never letting her go without. Never letting her go without? What does that even mean? Was that just about emotional support, or was it financial? The internet exploded. Reddit threads popped up within minutes, breaking down Jasmine's purchases, tracing the origins of her designer handbags, analyzing timestamps on her posts, and trying to match them up with Matt's social media. And let's just say it didn't take long before people started making connections that even the producers of the show hadn't caught yet, or at least hadn't aired. A particularly viral clip showed Jasmine unboxing a high-end skincare package. She squealed with joy and thanked someone off-camera named. She didn't say Matt specifically, but viewers pointed out that she didn't call Gino's name either. And that wasn't just a one-off. In another video, she casually mentions how she just loves being taken care of and jokes that some people know how to spoil a woman. Naturally, fans started putting two and two together. And what they got was a very different picture than what 90 Day Fiancé originally painted. On the show, Jasmine's storyline focused heavily on her and Gino, trying to make things work despite cultural differences and personality clashes. But the reality outside the cameras seems to be evolving into something else entirely: a possible love triangle, or at the very least, a financial triangle where Jasmine may not be relying solely on her husband for support. Then came the bombshell. Jasmine admitted, in a now-deleted story, that she doesn't always tell Gino everything. That vague confession sent fans into a frenzy. What doesn't she tell him? Is she hiding shopping sprees? Is she spending money given to her by someone else? Or is she simply keeping a separate financial life, one that includes Matt? Speculation became even more intense after a fan confronted Jasmine in her comments, asking directly if she's using Gino's money to spend time with Matt. Her response? A cryptic, "It's not always what it looks like," which, frankly, made it sound even worse. Let's not forget that Jasmine has had a complicated history when it comes to money. Early in her relationship with Gino, she demanded a certain lifestyle. Cosmetic surgeries, designer items, beauty upkeep. All of these things came at a price. And while Gino initially seemed willing to foot the bill, fans began noticing that Jasmine's demands were growing. Her expectations for luxury seemed incompatible with Gino's modest income. He's never been portrayed as a high roller, just a regular guy trying to make his fiancée happy. But Jasmine? She seems to have her eyes set on something bigger. According to some fans, maybe that's something bigger. There are rumors swirling that Matt comes from a more financially stable background. He's allegedly been seen in upscale areas of town, driving luxury vehicles, and most notably, accompanying Jasmine to places where Gino is conspicuously absent. If Jasmine has access to Matt's resources, whether it's money, connections, or simply his willingness to provide, it would explain a lot about her lifestyle and recent behavior. And Jasmine hasn't exactly denied any of it. Her statements remain vague, evasive, and full of double meanings. When asked in a recent Q&A whether Gino was still the main provider in her life, she laughed and said, "Gino has always tried his best, and that's what matters." That's not a yes. That's not even close to a yes. Some fans think Jasmine is just manipulating the situation. That she knows exactly how to keep people guessing, how to fuel speculation just enough to stay relevant, and how to use the confusion to her advantage. After all, more attention means more followers, more engagement, and potentially more sponsorships and gifts. She's no fool when it comes to playing the reality TV game, and she may very well be orchestrating the whole thing. But others argue it's deeper than that. That Jasmine might genuinely be entangled in a complicated situation where she relies on multiple people for financial stability. In her mind, maybe she's just doing what she has to do. Maybe she sees no issue with accepting help from Matt if Gino can't meet all her needs. Maybe to her, that's just survival. Or maybe it's a long con, and Gino's the last to realize he might not be the only man investing in Jasmine's American dream. No matter which side you fall on, one thing is clear: Jasmine is not being transparent. And that lack of clarity is driving fans wild. Every new post she makes is analyzed. Every word is picked apart, and every silence is interpreted as an admission. It's become a game of financial clue, and everyone wants to figure out who's really paying for Jasmine's lifestyle. Interestingly, Gino has remained mostly silent about the whole situation. He hasn't posted anything to address the rumors, hasn't mentioned Matt, and hasn't reacted to Jasmine's more extravagant displays. Whether that silence is out of trust, ignorance, or denial, nobody knows. But what we do know is that silence speaks volumes, and in this case, it might be saying more than Gino realizes. There's also the possibility that this storyline is gearing up for a big reveal in the next season. 90-Day Fiancé producers are known for planting seeds early on, letting tension build behind the scenes, and then dropping bombshells when viewers least expect it. If Matt is more than a friend, or if Jasmine is truly splitting financial loyalties, we can almost guarantee that it will come to light on screen eventually. The show thrives on this kind of layered drama, and Jasmine is delivering it in spades. Until then, we're left with questions. Is Jasmine genuinely torn between two supporters? Is she playing both sides for personal gain? Is Gino aware, or blissfully ignorant? One thing's for sure, Jasmine Pineda knows how to keep people talking. Whether it's calculated or chaotic, her every move continues to dominate conversations among fans. The blurred lines between friendship, romance, and financial dependency make her story one of the most intriguing ongoing dramas in the 90-Day universe. So as Jasmine continues living her best life in America, posting, traveling, shopping, and keeping everyone guessing, the rest of us are watching, speculating, and waiting for the next clue. Because when it comes to Jasmine, nothing is ever as simple as it seems. Come back to our channel for all your updates. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel.